Hey, um, I think we're live. Do you know what? Yeah, we are. We are. We're live. We're live. We're live. And uh, let's have some music. Should I have some music? Should have did that before, but I'm just trying out these new features. Um. Anyway, yep, it's me, DJ Agent M, and let's just slap this beat on. Yep. How you doing, guys? Me, DJ Agent M. Just thought I'd play a little beat. It's coming to Christmas. Um, yeah, I just thought I'd give you a bit of a like Boombap lo-fi Christmas beat. Um, how y'all doing? Thank you for all the people that tuned into the video last week. Yeah, it was a live stream video. Just me going shopping at Splice. Actually, um, yeah, something that happened with that whole situation. Basically, what happened was I got a copyright. What was it? Copyright claim, which was a bit of drama. You can see what I put on Instagram if you follow my Instagram at DJ Agent M. So basically, what happened was last week I was just live streaming, just shopping for royalty-free samples of splice.com so that I wouldn't get copyright striked. And guess what happens? Yeah, I got a copyright claim from TuneCar. I think it was just a honest mistake on their part. Must have a content ID algorithm that just picks up. Just must have just picked up. Yeah, a sound. Anyway, they just picked up a sound that somebody else must have like used in one of their productions. The funny thing was, I didn't actually like make the beat. I was just previewing sounds, and it just happened to be that one sound that it got picked up. Anyway, that's not part of this video today. Yeah, I was supposed to do a video about like my favorite MPC expansion, and that just happens to be Pad Thai Volume 1. So I was planning to do a video with that, and yeah, that kind of did happen because Volume 2 just came out yesterday when I came home for work. So I managed to just grab that. Let's just change my screen, and then you should be able to see. Let's show this on screen. There you go. So yeah, so there we go. Marco Polo presents Pad Thai Deluxe Volume 2. This is essentially Pad Thai on a whole new level with 24 brand new, fully composed beats, programs including musical bass and drum elements to get your beats knocking with minimum effort. Right, okay, so yeah, so basically it's me with Marco Polo. The man like Marco Polo came to Leeds with the phenomenal rapper, what's he called? Afro. Yeah, so basically they were just on the tour of Leeds. That was about 5 years ago. I remember just being there and just being like, I already knew what Marco Polo was about, but just basically just like blown away by like the drums. I was just like, these drums are so tight, man. I remember I was telling my friend, shout out to Heeders Rhymes, brilliant b-boy rapper, mental health doctor, yeah, and somebody that's just produced with the stuff. So basically, the story was, yeah, I remember I was just like listening to the drums, and like in the back of my head, I was like, I'm sure he's got a drum pack out somewhere anyway. But I remember I was just like, man, I need those drums, man. I need to just change up my production a little bit. And I remember going home and scouring Drum Broker, which is another story. I should do a video on Drum Broker. So yeah, it was just basically just like yeah, just checking out Drum Broker, and yeah, I managed to find like Pad Thai. I think it was volume one, so I've been using those. But yeah, anyway, talked long enough. So basically, like the whole thing um, with the Pad Thai MPC expansion, for what I know, is using elements of like the Pad Thai like drum packs that it's had on Drum Broker. I'm just basically converting those packs into like MPC expansion format, and you know the benefits that you get with that is just the whole like processing is obviously curating like the samples, so they're all on the pads, and then obviously he's like, you know, touching them up, so you know it's like, you know, EQing the snares and the drums and compressing them and stuff like that. So you know you're taking a lot of the work out of it on your part, but you still have access to all the drums and stuff. So yeah, so let's kind of like do a dive into like the packs and stuff. Let me just stop that. So yeah, that's like a unreleased track that I'm hoping to release soon anyway. But yeah, this is gonna be fun anyway because we're gonna be using the MPC. Um, I got my MPC live just below. I'll let you have a look. So yeah, I've got my MPC live just down here, just connected to my computer. This is gonna be fun. I say it's fun um, because I don't usually use my MPC live. So yeah, that's yeah, it's gonna be fun. I haven't used it in a while because I was supposed to sell it to get the archive files, but I've still got the MPC live. So I'm just basically using this as a controller. Right, it's been 7 minutes to be rambling on anyway, but yeah, this is going to be my setup for the day. Um, so I'm gonna preview a few sounds, and then what we can do is I'll just make a beat, but I'm gonna try and obviously I've shown you the process of selecting sort of samples and stuff from Splice. So basically, what I'm going to be doing is using like some of the samples that I got from Splice.com over the last few weeks and stuff, and then create the beat. So instead of just using the sounds like the samples and the sounds that are already on this, I'll just be using the drums and then seeing will that work in my process. And yeah, that should make sense. So let's just get into it. I'm gonna just preview a few sounds. Oh yeah. Oh, a nice chords, man. Yeah. I'm gonna preview a few more, but basically, what I want you to listen to and pay attention to is kind of like the drums, Because what I kind of find sometimes with expansions is like the whole kind of sounds really good, but you can get lost in how good that true like demo sounds are, that you're not really thinking about how they're the sounds that you're gonna want and need in your productions. Um, and that's why I've got I'll flip back to kind of like my MPC in a minute so that you can see like the pads, but you should be able to see the pads here on the screen anyway. So, well, it's important for me. It might not be important for you, but like, there's a few like expansions where, like you're literally just having the first row is drums and the rest is just like samples and sounds and stuff. And it's like for me, it's like if you're paying like 40 or 50 quid, it's like for me, it's like I don't know. Like for my level of expectations, sometimes it's like I just want the drums, um, and I'll pass on the sounds. Or if like for instance a machine expansion, it's kind of alright because you might have like I don't know a massive or a monarch or reactor kind of synth sound on the pads. So or like a like a piano like sound or whatever that you could actually just like take off and then put into like an extra bank, and then you've got like 49, 25 keys worth of pianos that sound really good. Do you know what I mean? Instead of just some like I'm not gonna say just some random sounds, but it just depends on what you're shopping for. Is basically what I'm saying. So it's good to just pay attention to one the marketing and just kind of you know whether those sounds actually gonna work for you. And I'll explain that in a minute. If if I haven't already explained it already, but yeah, it's kind of chill that. Those filters are nice. Listen out for those snares and the kick and the little fill. Two more. I'll just play one more. But yeah, you can hear the drums and that. The drums are kind of it's got that boom bap sound that I'm really looking for, and then it's got the kind of soul kind of sound over it, so you can kind of get an idea of what kind of beats you might want to make. Um, and that's the criteria I'm looking for when I'm listening to these sounds. So, um, ooh, ooh. yeah, it's got that. Like I said, it's that boom bap kind of sound, but it's also kind of it's also kind of like it's got that Griselda kind of sound as well. Very East Coast boom bap, but yeah, that's kind of up my alley. And yeah, there's the breakbeat because I know if you downloaded like the Pad Thai um sample packs, the original ones and stuff, there's a lot of breakbeats that you can get, but it's got that breakbeat kind of feel as well. I'm assuming that they use like like a live band and stuff like that that's created it and stuff, because a lot of people kind of do that now instead of just ripping them off vinyl, which uh, that's another conversation in itself anyway. But yeah, these kind of sound really nice. So let's move on. Let's make a beat. But yeah, I hope you get like the idea here. I thought it was important just to um, go through the sounds, but at the same time, you can see here. So you kind of got two banks of like drums. Yeah. So like I said, it's important for me anyway to have at least like two banks of drums, so you could just vary things up. You're just getting a bit more for your money, really. Yeah. So let me see if I can find the sound, and then I'll just drop that into. Yeah, I'll just drop that into the MPC. So let me see if I can preview sound. All right. Okay. I think I've used this up. So let's see if I can just drop this into here. Right. And then go into sampler. So this is the bit where start going out, coming out of my comfort zone and start using the MPC. So wait there. Sample edit layers. Right. Excuse me. So let's find this beat. Yeah, I really love those cards. Right. So let's see if we can cook up a boom bap beat. I'm gonna be as quick as I can with this. So let's go to chop. Let's do a laser chop. Let's convert that to a drum program. Do it. Right. Okay. Um, let's see. So if I do that, right, 92 BPM. Right, let's undo that. Right. Come on. Right. Start again. Right. Drums. Right. So track two. Will be this one. Start. I have to press shift and stop so the mic goes back to start. Press record. Press play. Okay. Let's see if we can make a new sequence. And then we'll just try a new track. That's track one. That's track two. It's problem track two. Oh. Yeah, just let's see if that works. Okay, cool. Yep. So I think I'll save that. What should I call it? Should I call it All My Love? I'm kind of happy with that. It's one of the things that I like about the MPC. It just gives me that sound that I'm looking for. That boom bap sound. Even when I'm just using like um just like third party sounds, like I said, stuff that I might get from like Drum Broker or whatever, and then put it in, and it's just the sound and then the swing. I'm actually quite feeling this process because, like I said, I don't usually make beats on the MPC app. Obviously, I've done it standalone, but I don't usually use the app, so I'm kind of feeling this. Um, yeah, let's call it All My Love. So yeah, I'm currently making a yeah, I'm currently making a beat tape that I'm gonna release on like Spotify and stuff like that. A boom bap once. I'm reviewing the beats, but I'm kind of feeling this one, so I'll probably go on it. Just have to master it and then kind of see. But obviously, if and when it comes out, um, you heard it here first. So shout out everybody that's like tuning in. Um, Yep, we have somebody in the chat. Let's check out who's in the chat. No, that's not good at all, man. I'm about to cry. So apparently people can hear me, but there's no sound. And man, that's yeah, that's a killer. That's a killer actually. Nah, that's not good at all. Um, 1, 2. Just hold on 1 minute. I'm gonna find a workaround for this. But, yeah, so shout out to Black Keys for like tuning in and stuff. Um, yeah, so yeah, so I literally was like what, for like 10 minutes making a beat, and then like peeps can't even hear it. So I'm just gonna sort this out. Just grab a cable and then let's see if I can just route this. Tell you what, let me play some music while we're waiting. Right. Okay. So we should be sorted now. So if I apologies for that. 45 minutes. Oh gosh. Right. Okay. So we should be able to have the song. So I'm just messing about, just talking along, talking about tracks and stuff, and then didn't realize that it wasn't actually playing out. So I could hear it in my ears. But you guys, shout out to Black Keys for letting me know that. Yeah. So I think what I will do is, well, I'll play you the track, um, and we'll just do another track. So yes, yeah. Apologies for that. That's the tune that I got. I'm gonna do another one, and then I might just do just a separate YouTube video of after that. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Let's just move on to the next track. So let's see. Um, yeah, this is why I keep laughing because when it comes to the MPC, like I said, I'm not. There you go. It's not as the easiest to get through. So, um, like if you give me my archive files, I know my way around it. But the MPC, sometimes I can get a bit lost, which is why I kind of went with. Right. Okay. Yeah. Let me go find another sample. Um, what we see in chat? Okay, cool. Yeah. Let me find another sample and then let's try and flip that. Let's go with that. So we'll just make it this on normal beat. Right, I'm hoping that people can hear that. Let's just pause for a second. I like the fact that you've got kind of like ghost notes. You've got like three kicks from the hi-hats, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2 hi-hats, two snares, so you can play it a bit more like a drum machine, and be a bit more musical. So this is what I mean about like not just having 1, 2, 3, 4 samples on one bank and the rest has been on sounds. It's kind of like, you can, like I said, you can experiment with kind of like your drums and stuff like that. Anyway, let's get back to what I was trying to do, which was lay down some decent drums. Start again. Oh my gosh. We will get there. We will get there. One more time. Take 3. Take 4. I told you you'd have a laugh. Yeah, sometimes you just stumble on these things and then you just go with it because it sounds good, and then you just claim it's genius. Here we go. We're just gonna record this. Gibson, uh, uh, Black Keys Music, Back Tech. Merci beaucoup. Yeah. Do you guys want me to drop one more beat? I think I owe it to you after all that time. I feel like I owe you another beat. So I'll just do one more beat and then I'm done. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. And I'm kind of getting into this making beats on MPC again. I'm glad I haven't sold it. So let's see if I could save this. What should I call this track? Let's call it VAT Tech. Got that. Let's call it. We should call it Summer Walk. Call it Summer Walk. Yeah, let's just do like one more. And then we're good to go. So I'll find another sample. Silly me, I haven't downloaded this Bossa Nova, but I'm about to drop a Bossa Nova. Boombap Bossa Nova. Bossa Baps. Right. Oh, why did I do that? And I did it start a new track. Let's do that all over again. Let's start again. But then yeah, you can see how hopefully you can see how easy, well not easy, but like how streamlined this workflow is, even from somebody that doesn't usually use MPC. So I might have to just change the flow a little bit, but I kind of know what I want to use. I kind of know what I want to do with these drums, but it just depends on whether Pad Thai have these drums. Right, you can't. You right. I ain't got that much. Be really quick with this. Right. Right. So in my head, I'm thinking this is gonna have a bit of a bounce to it. So, but let's see how we get on with this because I know in my head how I want this track to flow. Um, but let's just put this Pad Thai to the test and see what happens. So, Yeah, apologies for the lack of audio through the live stream and stuff. But I think I've got it sorted now anyway, so I'm gonna just check everything down, check everything out, and just probably do a quick video. Either well, probably tomorrow and stuff. But what time is it now? It's 11:30 in Leeds. I'm getting a bit tired now, so and I need to start the washing out in the back. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I'll check you guys in a bit.